Hello guys, in this video I'll go through some players and do some research on the screen so you can see how to use some of our main features. First one, I'll open the slate and go to the colors and coordinates and select Miles Bridges. First off, you can see where the best price is. Let's take a look at FanDuel for under 20.5 points. As we can initially see, he is underperforming on this line, over in 9 out of 22 recently, and we can see steady minutes, like almost linear graph. He is getting 39, 38 to 40 minutes every night. So they played the Cavaliers just 2 days ago and he had 13 points. Lately he struggled against teams above average on defense and had some great games against teams like Wizards, who ranked as one of the worst defensive teams, also with Pistons. So let's take a look, man. We don't need to use minutes filter because his minutes are pretty much steady. But we can look how he performs, for example, last 15 games to be relevant. When you look at this, he's under in 9 out of the last 15 here, but when you exclude bottom 5 defensive teams, he is performing a bit worse. Now let's do like bottom 12. Now it gets even better. Only 18.8 average points on against, and 10 out of 15 unders on this line. We can go like even we can go even like 15 or like even 14 and see that he did perform great. But if you take a look at the last 12 games, which is pretty much the most relevant data since the February, he is under this line on 9 out of 12 games with 16.5 points average. And we can see this is the most important one because he played the Cavaliers just 2 days ago and scored only 13 points, even though he played big 38 minutes. If we take a look at the shot map, 42% of his points come from the restricted area. And we take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, they are above average defense of the restricted area. 31% of his points also coming from above the break 3, and we can see Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the best defensive teams against above the break 3. Also, when we take a look at the play types, overall pretty much difficult matchup for him. Cleveland Cavaliers are above average in all 4 most dominant ways. He scores spot up, transition, pick and roll, ball handler, free throws. So yeah, when you look at the data against good defensive teams, you can see that he is lately performing looking great for an under, 16.5 average under. Shooting zones, difficult matchup, play type, difficult matchup, so this will probably be a good bet to bet an under. And let's go now to our best bet of a day that we already posted. That's Jaren Jackson Jr. How I go to this? He has minutes blowout against the Denver Nuggets, lost by 25, played 26 minutes, 28 minutes against the Thunder in a blowout loss. So he usually gets 28 or more minutes. And the game against the Lakers, they are only 3.5 points dogs, so it's not expected to be a blowout. So we can use a filter with 28 or more minutes, comfortable on this, and then look at the data. This looks great on the first look, even on the first glance this looks great, and we can use 19.5 line because I prefer betting over 19.5 minus 130 than 20 points. Even if you take a look a bit further, still looks great even further. So this game was in January, so I will focus on the data from 2024. This goes back to 4th of January, so over in 2024 games he's over this line in 21 or 27 games, 24.4 points average. Similar type of players are overperforming against the Lakers. Play types don't look great, but he's scoring some points outside from the 3 point above the break, 27% of his points. Lakers are ranked second worst in that area. And we have for the Lakers, we can go here. We can use filter with players with without. So Desmond Bain is back and he's playing today, but there is still, we need to filter out games without Ja Morant, who is their best player, and he's out. So even when you look at this, we can see that he's still, this is a still great bet, but we can go further and just remove top 10 defensive teams and see that he is over in 75% of the game. Maybe we go just a bit lower and see how he perform, because Lakers are currently mid-range defense, like 15 ranked. They are average and they play at a high pace, which is great for betting on over. And we can see, if we can go to the Lakers, that their player Anthony Davis, you can see it here, but he played 52 minutes last night, so he could be out, and he's the biggest part of their defense being good. So yeah, this is good for Jaren Jackson Jr.'s over as well.